What is up? Eclipse on here doing Capricorn part 2. So if you haven't seen part 1, I suggest you go to my channel and find it. Watch that first. Then come to this one. Okay. I'm doing mobile uploads because that's all I can do right now. And they can only be 15 minutes long. So that's why. So back to the reading, Cap. What you really want. What you really, really want is the Ace of Cups. What you really, really want is real love. Real love, devotion, so much freedom to feel joy that it overflows into everything you do, every person you meet. That love you feel that drives everything, into this positive feedback loop of perpetual happiness. Okay, that's what you want. Who doesn't want that? What you really want. And why do I say what you really want? Because when I asked you, what do you want? First you gave me 7 of Swords. You want that? This is deceit. This is not being real. This is being stuck in a trap in your mind that you made out of not being forthcoming about who you are, what you think, what you really want to say. And then you gave me the 8 of Swords. Again, this web of whatever it is, words or thoughts, or lack of words, has gotten you into a place of, entrapment. Like you can't get out of some kind of mental cycle, and that you are not being totally forthcoming with the truth. And you're taking the conflict upon yourself instead of just letting everyone share the burden of the truth. And that leaves other people who should have a choice not having a choice. And especially you, ultimately you. And so I say what you want. It also gave me the 6 of Wands. So this is a degradation from 8 to 7 to 6 to where you really feel like you deserve what you want and can get what you want by your behavior, by what you do, and be aligned with your passion, what you really feel, your true essence of your soul coming through to conquer all of this mental entrapment and falsification, manipulation, distrust, betrayal, whatever. Mr. Milk. Yes, he wants to play. Mr. Milk wants to play. I feel you because, I understand. But let me tell you something. When you get to that point where what you do matches up with what you want, and you come through with victory in your own accord for what you have done or chosen not to do, meeting yourself at that place is what you truly want. You want all this love and joy and happiness and freedom to be yourself and to love freely in the light of day, a new dawning for your heart. But you want it to be well-deserved, and you want it to be for you. You don't want it to be handed to you in any way through lies, deceit, bullshit, or feeling trapped, alone, and scared. You want real love. And so when I ask you what you want, and you tell me, well, I want real love, but I want to come down off of this cliff and unhinge myself from locks that have been tied by this falseness. And I want this love to be my trophy, my champion, and my thing that I have championed for by releasing myself, freeing myself from mental prison. Okay? Now, this is what's interesting. What's blocking you is a combination of things. And what I see is, I have to look at it as a whole picture, okay? 4 cards came out. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Rods, 5 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. Okay? And if you do 5 of Cups and 2 Pentacles together, that's a 7. And then you have 8, 9. Okay? And you have 7, 6, 7, 8 over here with the 1. Okay? So you are wanting the real thing. You have got to endure the amount of work it will take to get yourself to maintain and provide for this amount of responsibility that comes with having a house, a home, a castle, a family, and a partner. The work is daily. The work is a grind. The work is what you do. And it starts building up in your bankroll, and that's energetically and physically. Mr. Milk. He is just relentless right now. He's just attacking me. It's a good thing you're cute, Mr. Milk. Little monster. So, you're going to have to prove this to yourself in order to get to that point where you feel like you deserve the love you want. Because you're not fooling yourself here about all this. And if there is an air sign, you want for them to come through with that kind of truth as well and no longer hide from you or from anyone. And there might be also someone else who could have Earth in their chart, or someone who's just refusing to budge in any way, shape, or form. You don't want that. You don't want people who are going to not really be 100% invested in your emotional fulfillment together, be it romantically, friendship, family, whatnot. They have to come correct. And that means you have to come correct. And so you know you can't demand that unless you do. And maybe that's been part of this issue with not learning the lesson and being stuck in hangman, upside down hangman. Okay. Ow, Mr. Milk. Hey. Go on. Go on. Hi, Mr. Milk. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think if you had a falling out with someone, or you've just had an interaction with someone who could have been a suitor or a person that you could have worked with or like worked with for or on, or on something with, that there was some kind of falling out and disappointment because one person was being like verbally manipulative or hurtful even, or a liar, or stagnated and not communicating at all. And then also there could be someone who is like just so stubborn and not willing to invest, not appreciating what it is that they're looking at, and they don't see the value in putting work into it or pursuing it. And so why would you want to deal with anybody who feels that way about you ever? That's just going to make you feel like shh. So your value in yourself is persevering, the hard work. And what's blocking you is that you are not able to move on. This change is difficult for you. And it's because you are spending a lot of time going over how much you've messed up, or how someone has hurt you, or how you wish you would have known then what you know now, or, the effect. This is consequences. The consequences, emotional consequences for your actions. Maybe this stuff that you're not proud of, or someone near you is feeling this way. Okay, clarifiers right now. I only have a few more minutes. I'm going to have to do 3 parts for Capricorn. It's Saturn direct. I guess we have a lot to talk about. Okay, so hang in there. You are in a place where you are learning how to change the way you look at this, so you can truly also appreciate what's in front of you and maintain it, preserve it. I really want to preserve this, is what I hear. This thing, maybe you appreciate of it. You're afraid of losing it, okay? There's a lack of communication not coming through. Hold on a second. Hey. He's going nuts right now. Okay. You have a lot of blockages, Capricorn. But boulders are what? Just another thing to climb. For us goats, we like climbing boulders. That's what we do. We do it all day. All day, yo. All day. That's what we do. We're the goats. It's our curse. And it's our strength. Everybody's gonna have some boulders to climb. Let me tell you what. It's a lot hard to do when you like, a fish or something. I'm gonna have to give a fish a ride, probably. Everybody's gonna need a ride from a goat at a certain point. Right now, it's about what you want. What is it you want? After you get over feeling unworthy. Come on, Mr. Milk. He's terrorizing this reading right now. He has gotten absolutely aggravated. I don't know what his deal is. This is just... All right, you know what? I'm going to stop it here. We'll do part 3, and I'll deal with this rascal.